Greetings from beautiful Monterey, California. Welcome to our Eleni and Wolfgang Gagon Think Big Reading School at La Mesa Elementary School. As we enter the room, we see a beautiful mixed media mural created by local artist Sherrard Russell. These are really fun, big rocking chairs that the children enjoy sitting in. Over here is what I call my windowless window seat area. This was formerly a closet. And we see some of Dr. Carson's books and a beautiful display created by one of our staff members. Over here we have some really lovely curved shelving, and I tried to use a lot of curves in designing the room to represent the flowing nature of the ocean. And to my right, we have another display created by our wonderful teacher who is a former librarian. These coffee table books were donated by the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and the book on the right is just a wonderful book from an author who displayed his photography at the Monterey Museum of Art a number of years ago. These velvety chairs are oh so soft, just as comfortable as they look. And our students at first could not believe they were allowed to sit in these very grown-up chairs. When I told them they could cuddle up inside and didn't have to worry about their feet on the cushion, they cheered. This very creative side display was created by our third grade teacher, who is a former school librarian. She also helped me in selecting a very, very special collection of books. Our books focus on the beauty of our local Monterey Marine Sanctuary and all the creatures that inhabit our area. We also have another focus on taking care of our coastline, ensuring our ecosystems remain in place, and taking care of the larger global community. We have quite a few books that focus on humanitarian efforts and efforts that start with one person or even one child. We think providing this reading space is a wonderful opportunity to present stories that inspire children to make their own contributions in the world. Speaking of contributions, this corner space was built by my school principal when he first found out about the grant. A friend of mine was inspired by this, and he built this lovely arch. We can take a peek inside my teacher space, which is still got the tools of our efforts. This is another area that was actually built by our school principal, who is very handy with a saw. I had thought some tiered seating might be fun. And if you notice, we tried to create an illusion at the top of waves coming over the top. So let's take a walk up there and see what the world looks like from above. We've got a small view. And these wonderful windows across the room. And sitting up here, you truly get a sense that you're on top of the world. It's a wonderful place to sit and hang out with a book, and provides a nice view of our classroom. This semicircle table is where I do my reading intervention instruction for students who are needing some extra support. We try to create lots of comfortable areas for students to sit. So let's go back down and see what treasures lie in this hidden corner over here. We've got our friendly whale, which is actually 2 bean bags that we put together. The beautiful watercolor painting in the corner was created by my father, Saul Heff, who was a fine artist and creative director. I'm so pleased and proud to be able to share his artwork. And let's see what else is in this corner. We have a little Monterey Bay Aquarium here, and I'll get a little closer. And I'm going to get really close so you can see the little sea otter peeking out of the top. I just happened to have another sign that said "Think Big" and thought, oh, how fun. And this is our book collection basket. These are some wonderful books that teach students about humanitarian contributions, oftentimes made by just one person or even one child. Some of the topics includes microloans, the need for health care in developing countries, the need for clean water. All of those books, however, are in a story format, and they are true stories and really lovely. Some books about lighthouses. This is another one of my father's watercolors. I'm moving over toward the window to look at a very sweet display that our teacher/librarian put together in honor of Dr. Carson. These wonderful lanterns, fish lanterns, were created by another one of our teachers. It's recess time, so you might hear some gleeful noises in the background. And we love how the color of our shelves just happen to match the colors of our classroom. One additional really fun place for the children to read are our reading kayaks. These are a favorite, and the students just lounge right back into the kayak and enjoy reading. Thank you for taking the time to visit with us today. We are ever so grateful for this opportunity to create a beautiful reading space for our students, one that I like to call a playground for reading. Thank you again. Greetings from Monterey, California.